So let's talk about that dream, getting your YouTube channel monetized with just 2 videos. Sounds impossible. It's not. It just takes strategy, timing, and a solid understanding of how this platform really works. There's this myth floating around that quantity always beats quality, especially when starting out, that all you need to do is post weekly, even if it's rushed, even if the quality isn't great, because eventually something will catch on, right? But here's the reality. 100 low-quality videos that no one watches is still just 100 videos that no one watches. There's no magic in the number alone. What truly makes a difference is strategy. It's not about cranking out content just to meet some imaginary algorithmic quota. If every creator truly took the time to reflect on why they're posting a video before hitting publish, the YouTube space would look completely different. Being intentional, being strategic, and giving content time to breathe, that's where real impact starts. When trying to get monetized with only 2 videos, every frame, every sentence, and every edit matters. The content needs to be worth watching, and not just for a few seconds. Viewers should want to stay, listen, maybe even rewatch. That kind of engagement doesn't happen by accident. It comes from creating videos that are aligned with a clear message and a strong sense of purpose. Think about it. What kind of video makes you stop scrolling, sit up, and actually pay attention? There's also this pressure to post every week, but for many people, that just isn't sustainable. The quality starts slipping, ideas get rushed, editing becomes a chore instead of an art, and before long, creators find themselves stuck in this exhausting hamster wheel. That constant output can easily lead to burnout, and worse, to videos that don't represent the creator's best work. Why keep producing content that you wouldn't even watch yourself? It becomes a numbers game where the focus shifts from making something meaningful to simply checking a box. Viewers can sense that too. They know when a video lacks soul. The irony is, in trying to grow faster, creators often stall their own progress. Without intentional pacing, the joy of creating can fade away completely. And when the passion disappears, so does the reason people started watching in the first place. The game changes when posting only happens when there's something to say, when creators give themselves the time to think through a concept, to write a script that actually flows, to edit in a way that feels polished. Suddenly, those videos start hitting harder. They become shareable, rewatchable, memorable. Have you ever clicked on a channel and instantly felt like everything just made sense? The banner, the profile pic, the thumbnails, all giving off one clear vibe. That's branding. And even if a creator has only 2 or 3 videos, strong branding can make people subscribe because they can instantly see the potential. It's like walking into a well-designed store. Even if there aren't many items on the shelves, the aesthetic tells you it's worth coming back. It builds trust in seconds. You get a sense of who the creator is, what kind of content to expect, and how seriously they take their craft. Consistent visuals make the experience feel polished and professional. Even small things like using the same color palette or font across thumbnails can elevate the entire channel. When everything aligns, it leaves viewers thinking, this is someone who knows what they're doing. Now, when it comes to the actual mechanics of getting monetized, it's not just about how many people subscribe. It's about how long they watch. To qualify for the YouTube Partner Program, channels need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 valid public watch hours within a year. That means even if a video goes viral, but people only watch it for 30 seconds, it won't move the needle much. But if someone sticks around for 10, 15, 20 minutes, that's where the magic happens. So how can just 2 videos rack up enough watch time to hit that threshold? The answer lies in creating content that keeps viewers locked in. Long-form videos can help here, especially if the storytelling is tight and the editing is smooth. But it's also about tapping into topics that people are already searching for. When a video lines up with what the world is talking about, it rides the wave of curiosity. Suddenly, it's not just a video, it's part of the conversation. Ever heard someone say, just film evergreen content, like it's the golden ticket? Evergreen content, videos that are relevant regardless of when they're watched, can definitely help. But unless the creator has an insanely magnetic personality or editing style, those videos often don't get the initial surge needed to build momentum. The truth is, trendy topics drive traffic. They spark curiosity. They pull people in. And once someone clicks in, it's the creator's job to keep them there. It was smart content, not just reactive content. So maybe the real question is, what's your niche? Not just in terms of content category, but in terms of vibe, energy, and audience. Picking a niche doesn't have to be this rigid box that limits creativity. In fact, the best creators often package multiple interests under a unifying theme. Instead of saying the channel is about psychology, fashion, and social commentary, it can all live under a single umbrella, like modern womanhood. That kind of thematic clarity gives the creator flexibility while still helping viewers know what to expect. Of course, visuals matter too. Good equipment might not be a must, but it sure helps. Would you enjoy watching a blurry, low-res video with tinny audio? Probably not. So, while it's okay to start with basic gear, investing in a camera or mic can be a huge motivator. For some, making that investment upfront creates accountability. It becomes a reason to show up and produce high-quality work. Editing also plays a huge role. iMovie might be fine in the beginning, but tools like Final Cut Pro or CapCut open up a lot more creative possibilities. And learning how to use them, it's easier than ever. There are tutorials for everything. Editing isn't just about cutting out mistakes, it's how personality shines through. It's what makes viewers laugh, feel something, or sit in silence as they take it all in. Now, let's not forget scripts. Speaking on camera can be nerve-wracking, especially for those who don't feel natural or fluent. But scripting changes the game. When creators write their thoughts word for word, they stay on message, they speak more confidently. And when that script gets loaded into a teleprompter, filming becomes a lot smoother. Suddenly, it's less about remembering what to say and more about delivering it with heart. Can you imagine what it feels like to make a video that people actually watch from start to finish, that they comment on, share with friends, maybe even reference later? That's the kind of video that builds momentum. It only takes one or two of those to flip the switch from hobby to something more. Then there's the little details, the font on a thumbnail, the color palette, the tone of the channel description. These aren't afterthoughts, they're the first impression. They tell a story before the video even starts playing, so yes, they matter. They can be the reason someone clicks subscribe after watching just one or two videos. It's also important to know that not everyone's path will look the same. What works for one creator might not work for another. Some will get monetized fast, others will take time, and that's okay. The focus should always be on sustainability, a pace that allows quality and creativity to thrive. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If this helped in any way, hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss a future video. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What's working for your channel or what's holding you back? Let's support each other and grow together. See you in the next one.